Wowzers! Hello! Wowzers! Wowzers, guys! Hello, ladies and gentlemen! Ladies and gentlemen! Wow! Jump on in. Hello. Welcome. Wowzers, guys. Hello and welcome.
Hello, Mr. Miner. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. It's good to see your name up there. Lots of new members, lots of new faces.
Yep.
Lots of OG faces. So it's wow. Yeah, Toolbox is an official thing now. That's a
good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Oz Mining Token. If you're new, this is a Toolbox meeting, otherwise known as a VC. Toolbox is just the Aussie slang, if you may call it, or the Aussie tradie slang. Just let me press record as well. 1 sec. Awesome. You see, it's I'm in a little bit of a puffy jacket. I haven't been too well the last week, so I've just been getting back on my feet. I'm here at the farm. We've got a couple of boys working away inside, and I've just been catching up on this stuff in the car at the moment. That's where I'm sitting at right now. And yeah, we'll just wait a couple more minutes if you like, and then yeah, we can get into it. We can go over some, what we're doing for the new members, where we're at, what's coming up in the next week or two. As we done a little surprise yesterday with the miners, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah. So wow, look at this video chat. Wow, this is a record, ladies and gentlemen. This is definitely a record. Wow. Welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Oz Mining Token. If you're new over the last few days, I'll just give you a little bit of a rundown on what we're doing and where we're at this stage, and where we're going to be moving forward to in the future with a couple of little things, and just with some positivity. The chart growth, it's absolutely amazing. So what we wanted to create here was a passive income stream for everybody. Now, doing this, you need to have a generating income, and having experience a few years, 5 years, with different methods, mining and practicing, and just learning all different things about mining. And then just recently, within the last 2 years of what's been going on in the world. So I wanted to create a token that is really a burn token. Everyone talks about these burning tokens and raising the price. So that's where I came up with the concept of this. If we can use something that generates, prints money for free to then put it back, rebuy the token, and then burn it. So then that's increasing the price rising constantly for members. So, that's once we do get the farm up and bigger and running, and there's that bigger buyback and burn starting, those reflections, we get into those as well. That's something designed so you can sell them off each month or each week as you do get reflections from when the miners do buy the token, burn it, So that's which could increase the price and give reflection. So we also, with the reflections, is 8% in total, and 2% is going to the LP and 6% back to the holders, which is really good because when the miners use to buy the token off the market, then you get a reflection for that. And because in the wallet, when there's a transfer tax, so then you're also going to get the distribution from when we send it to the burn wallet as well. So that's a little bit about the token, and we're creating the free electricity. That's what we're at the farm now. To attach it to the miners, which is then going to bring in the 100% profit to the farm, and that's how we're able to use the percentage that we're doing for the buybacks. And then it can give it back to everybody, equally, and make it a bit of fun for everybody, and everybody can, at all different levels. Some people want millions of dollars, some people want $20. There's no level here. It's designed for everybody to be at a passive income at all different levels and at all different stages. People are early now. Yes, you're going to be making gains, not financial advice. And then you're going to be making more gains as the miners get turned on. And then as we grow, upgrade. But in keeping that in mind, just because people are early now, in 6 months' time, when we have the miners cranking on bigger, at any stage, it was designed for people to come in. 6 months, if you want to come in for a month and earn a little bit of passive income and take out, it's designed for all stages. And they're going off with the burn as well. A couple of questions have been asked. What if we have nothing left to burn? Well, this would be really good because everyone's tokens would be worth lots. So, but this gets broken down into fractionals. So if there was only the one left, one Oz mining token, 0.1 of an Oz mining token. So, it's going to go down all to the points, fractionals. So there's plenty of time. There's lots of years of burning away, and just keep generating that passive income.
Buddy, I'm more disappointed in you though. No, but buddy, you should have been supporting mom.
I haven't.
No, it's not supporting mom when you are letting them act crazy.
I told them they wouldn't.
So, how are you, Mr. Miner? I'm fine, bro.
Hello, Traxy. How you going, mate? No tractors today. Definitely no tractors today. I'd get bogged. It's a couple of hand digging holes. But everything's going well. Everything's it's looking good. The boys are inside the hut now, just finishing off the bottom of the drip rock. So just from last week with the floods, I had to replace a couple of pieces. That wasn't from in the hut. It was just from other pieces that were outside in the container. So so that's all underway. Everything's looking good. We have the solar man, the solar team. They're coming out Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So that'll get all the solar fitted, all the inverters, everything that needs to go. That'll be from their end. And it's getting closer and closer to the end of the month. Is looking good to flick the switch. We've showed yesterday we got a couple of miners delivered when I got home, and so there'll be a lot more delivered over the next week, and it's very, very exciting. So I'm super pumped. It's all coming together. Everyone's support is just absolutely amazing. It's a little bit overwhelming. It's a couple of days I've just had to lay there in a bit of a shock and just wow. So it's really impressive of everything that's happening. So we have the company registration is nearly complete. So I've just chosen a company name. So this first company set up will be an actual electricity providing company, and it'll be all registered properly, all through the accountant, all through ASIC. So within the next week, everything will be all finalised, and I'll be able to upload the company details for checks, everything that members need to do, and just to keep moving that forward. And just to keep the regulations happening. it's yeah, it's really exciting.
All right, let us know when you are ready to take questions.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, go for it for sure.
Sure. So just pretty basic, you seem to have pretty strong experience on mining and establishing a solar powered station to power the mining, etc. Who on the team is the crypto expert who has set up the project and who will manage the project and all that stuff? So is that you yourself or somebody else as well?
Yeah, that's myself. At the moment, we've also built another little team from members in the group that have been helping me out, and they're really involved, and it's giving me that extra support, having them around me, which is really good. So it's to be able to bounce back and forth. It's not just my idea that's running through my head. So there's a team building, and having this farm as the proof of concept, the setup. As we do expand and we growing into those, having this reason, setting up the company. So then once that gets going, we can have full-time employees as the company grows, and it's just building into that stage of having that extra support, more support, more members. So yeah, it's building. There's the team is building around, and it's nice and strong.
Awesome, thank you.
No worries.
Where do you even start with how good this token is, bro?
Nice to see you. Your new face. It's welcome aboard. So it's pretty exciting to see you in the chat having a good giggle away. So thanks for that. It's pretty crazy.
It's dope, bro. Like, I thought I was just investing in an idea. Like, I didn't actually realize that you were actually already building like the mining rigs and all that. So no, it's just cool, bro. I'm so about your token, bro. I reckon that's sick. From across the ditch, bro. Wow. Salute you.
Oh, thanks very much, man. I'm just, it's just something of all life experiences we've been through. Creating the project, I could have got back into mining by myself after all the events that have happened, but this point in life, I don't think we need to do that. As everyone can see, the community now is because they're understanding of just being able to work together and as a community, and we all want to help our families, we all want to help each other, and we all want to help everybody. So creating something and having a starting point for what we're doing, and hopefully some other tokens can follow, and doing what we're doing. And there's already other tokens that are doing their bit too. Like it's just a new concept, and we're just gonna try and share the love for everybody.
Might have to do an offshoot of NZ mining token, off join the pool, bro.
Yeah, no, most definitely. As we grow, like over the next 12 months, 24 months, this is not just going to be an Australian product. It's we already have members that have been in the chat for a while. They've put their hands up. They, their countries, they want to have countries, and like to come to NZ and have a web in every single country of mining farms set up, and everyone linking into the pool. Because as the pool earns money, that's just going to go straight back into buybacks anyway. So it's, more the world links into it, more we earn and more we burn. Yeah.
Sick, man. Dope.
So,
hey, how do you feel, Mr. Miner? This last day has been very, very crazy, right?
I haven't. There's a couple of days I just had to sit still for a little while. I didn't know what. I had no idea what's going on. It was like, whoa! Like, I'm absolutely still speechless. Like, it's absolutely crazy. So it's very exciting for other members as well. And I think some members brought up in the chat, people taking profits, which is it's all good. They're doing it respectfully by the looks of things, and everyone's in different circumstances. Someone may need it that day. So yeah, no, there should be never no bad love on anyone who wants to take a little bit of profit or things. What it's all designed for. The miners will kick in when people do want to sell off reflection. The miners are there to buy it back, so we buy the dip, so then no one's getting crapped on. It's the machines. I've said it in the chat before. They say that the machines are going to take our jobs. We will use the machines to pay us. So it's easy done.
Bro, this is amazing. You already, it's a machine, bro.
Yeah, and it's still a bit of work to do. It's and it's exciting work too, especially the growth over the next 12 months, the next 6 months, the next 3 months, just getting the farm running here and just be able to show you guys that what we're doing from the beginning. Like there's some buybacks happening. There's buyback and burns happening. So it's really exciting, and just to get this first product going and be able to show you guys. I'm super pumped, and we're not that far away. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Miner. It's been fantastic the past few weeks. I just wanted to just send a message out to all the new members. To the extent anyone here is like a graphic artist, knows how to draw up some cool art or, make cool websites or something, just, you can email DM Mr. Miner, J-Rob, or someone. I'm sure that they'd always be interested to see what type of skill set, members of the community have.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Thanks, Olympics. For having you around in there, pumping in some of your hard work, man. It's very appreciative of what you're doing for the community as well. Pointing those things out. We're all about the community, and people who have different skills and wanting to contribute. Yeah, like that's the amazing thing about this, and everybody in the group understanding. We're all from all different parts of the world. We all have different skills. Bringing this together is what's the most beautiful thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I didn't know if there was a little waving feature or something to be called on to speak.
Go for it, man, for sure.
All right. So kind of 2 questions. I wanted you to skim over the initial reasoning with the NFTs and how that's going to work in the future for the people that got their hands on some. Because I know initially it was going to be a lot more, and then it changed. And then the other question is, have you run any other companies before that kind of helped you deal with all the bureaucracy to get this grid project and mining project up and running?
Well, at the beginning, when we first launched the project, the ideas of NFTs were coming up, and it was another idea of trying to get members that a bit of extra passive income. Having that and coming up, going on to our next stages of growth, that's members will be looked after through those NFTs. It was just there was a lot more for sale at the beginning, and just I might have made like one little error on a couple of things, like not so much errors of just because I was by myself and no one to check over things. So it's the NFTs are going to be very valuable, and that's me learning about trying to hunt them back would be a lot harder.
Yeah, it felt like the tokens ended up doing what you thought you needed the NFTs to do, and now the NFTs turned into some bonuses for the people who snagged them up before the token realized that the token was going to be able to cover everything.
No, well, the token's not designed for me to sell for us to upgrade. I'm not selling the token to do upgrades for the farm. So having the miners and producing the income and using expenses from that to do upgrades. So we never have to sell on you guys. We never have to do that to drop the token price to keep upgrading the farm. So using the NFTs is a way to, gain a little bit more funds to expand the farm without having to sell the token on anybody, and that way we can keep constantly, you guys get to keep your money in the token and no one craps on it. So, yeah.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, this is not designed to sell any tokens to upgrade the farm at all. I have my own personal tokens, and I've said it from the beginning. When this does moon at a certain price, before I even sell one token, I will come on here and ask you guys, can I sell some of my tokens? I want to buy X whatever Z. That's how hardcore I'm going with this. I'll ask all you guys permission first before I even sell one of my tokens. Yeah, but other than that, there's no tokens going to be sold on you to upgrade the farm. That's not going to happen. Yeah.
You seem super transparent, dude, and I mean, like, that's just such a, you seem like you're a sort of grassroots dude, and this is coming up from the grassroots stages as well, which I just appreciate that, man. I think it's dope that someone's actually doing it.
Yeah, no, much appreciated, man. Thank you. And it's gonna be good. It's be good for everybody. It's and back to sorry, MX. It's with the business side of things. I've experienced plenty of business things in my life. Some wins, some losses. Some experiences have been, well, some lessons have been expensive. Some have been cheap, and some have been successful. So, yeah, there's been a couple of different things that I've been a part of, like not in the crypto space. This is my first big project in the crypto space, but for the business side of things, yeah, definitely out of the crypto space. There's been a few different experiences in my life. I go in saying that as well, just to give a little bit of a brief about myself. I started my life off very young. At the age of 16, I had a child. And then at the age of 17, I joined the military. At the age of 18, I was in Iraq. So the list goes on with all the different life experiences from that point onwards to where I am now. And then just combining all those experiences, my losses, my wins, the ups and downs, and just putting it all together now to create something so beautiful for everybody. So, yeah.
340 at least token holders believe in you, Mr. Miner. So that's a big win for you, right? It's in the early stages, and still, these 340 people around the world believe in you and trust you with your transparency, as Moonboy said, right? We all love you. So we wish you whatever you have, got out to make it happen. Good luck.
Thank you so much, man. It's very appreciative, and all the support like this that everybody gives, and the abundance of love and support. This is why I'm up every day. I'm only little bits of sleep. The last few days I've caught up on a little bit of sleep, but other than that, it's everyone's the vibe. That's just it gets me pumping too. So use the pumping from this end, and I'm pumping from your end. So it's just it's pretty cool. And it's just all vibing together, and it's a beautiful place to be. So thank you.
Down to the details, by month end, how many miners will be operational, and 3 months down the line, say end of June, how many miners will be operational, and what would be the capacity based on your mining experience of BTC mining end of March and end of June per day?
For now, it's just very hard to give an exact figure. We can give, from this setup now, between 1 to 3 BNB, we'll start our buyback and burns, and that'll be within the next few weeks. And at the moment, we're just going through finalising some future plans, which then, will be released, within some certain time within the next couple of weeks, and that'll give a clear plan on, the expected incomes of our next upgrades. It's going to be a lot clearer for everybody to understand that. So it's going to be, and it's hard to answer that because I don't want to stop. I'm going to keep going. There's no limit to what I want to do. As soon as I have more spare money, bang, more miners, more spare money, more power. It's constant is going to be in the growth of it. So I don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. I'm just going to keep buying more and more and more, move to the next country, more. So, it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, 6 months, 3 months. I'll be up every day making that, just upgrading. Yeah.
Got it. Thanks, man.
No worries.
I think someone liked what you said, Mr. They just did a $3,000 buy.
I thought I seen some flames come through. The chat box is up. Wow. Yeah, no, it's they're having the income and they're not selling the token to keep upgrading. That's what is going to be able to make us non-stop, constant growth. We're taking money from the miners. We're not having to keep crapping on from the token. That's the beauty behind this. It's creating those passive income. So yeah, no, we lock down this farm. We just get the proof going, and then we can settle our next plan of attack, and where we're going to go, where we will be, and it'll have it's going to be really exciting for everybody. So yeah, just be safe and just before you do your investing, don't invest too much if you can't afford it, and it's going to be here for a while. So I know there's a little bit of FOMO going on, maybe, possibly, but yeah, this is, like I mentioned at the beginning, it's people who do miss out and things like that at the beginning. This is designed to keep going forever. It's just a passive income. So yeah, pretty excited, guys. It's it's a little bit overwhelming. It's the last couple of days has been quite funny. So, yeah.
Hey, I posted in the chat, Mr. Miner. Like, I know that you've the way that you're talking now is that your miners will slowly be building, and I'm part of another token called Position Exchange, right? And they're starting to do like a bonds launch pad, so like you can set out a certain amount of bonds, which is sort of like collateral, and you have to pay it back at the end after like 2 years. But with your sort of thesis, if you bought the miners with the bond money, that would pay the bond money off, and then in that year or whatever, you'd be able to have an extra 100 miners going straight off the bat. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
just a thought. Yeah.
No, most definitely we're gonna have a look at it, and yeah, we like all these different what we appreciate, people putting on these different thoughts, and this it's gonna make it so beautiful, the growth of it too, everyone having these different outlooks, different things. I never knew about those things, so yeah, it's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not saying that we will do that, but we'll definitely have a look at it for sure.
Nah, solid there. Just an idea, bro.
Yeah, nah, much appreciated, man. I love it. It's yeah, and I encourage anybody from the community, whether you feel like it's a silly question or not a silly question, don't ever feel like that. Just ask away, and so you feel safe, and add these, this all contributing to our growth and the success of putting these things forward. So yeah, it's awesome.
Any chance of a sneak peek of the farm, bro?
I'll do a little video when I get out of here. It's just raining and all that stuff, so
Roger.
I'll do a little walk on. Yeah. Wow. Oh wow, look at the chat box, guys. This is the biggest chat box I've ever seen so far. Thank you very much for jumping on in. This is oh.
Yeah. What city in NZ you are in? Closest bigger city.
For Moon Boy or for myself?
For yourself.
Oh, I'm in New South Wales.
New South Wales. Okay. All right.
In Australia, not in New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah.
When the full setup comes up as in the design drawing that you see, all of us would like to spend a week there. So you better build a room to stay there, right?
This is why it'd be ideal to launch the mining farm at a hotel, so everybody could come there and stay and watch the miners. Joking about the hotel. It's most definitely it'd be good to set up some little camping spots for everybody. We can sit around a campfire and have some chin wags about Oz Mining Token.
Yeah.
Be nice.
So can you give us just a short timeline as to, kind of what to expect in, 2 weeks, 1 month, 20 weeks, etc.?
So for now, just focusing on turning the farm on here, which that'll be over the next couple of weeks. Then the buybacks will be happening. So we expect it to be about 1 to 3 BNB. We're just finalising a couple of different plans now going off, flicking the switch, showing that we've done proof of concept and there's buybacks happening. So at the moment, from 3 months, it's very hard right now until I just want to focus on flicking the switch, just getting these ones happening. And then, it'll be explosive in whatever direction that we take. It's just, I don't really feel comfortable with trying to, give out those predictions just yet. I want to be comfortable on what we're doing here and make sure it's a solid base sort of thing. And then, definitely from that in the next couple of weeks, having this done, and we'll know what the rock and roll is from there. Yeah. So.
Awesome. Thanks.
No worries,
actually, now that you say it makes really a sense, right? We are jumping ahead a lot. You need to have the miners do the solar, do the proof of concept, start mining, understand what it takes, how much it generates. It's a proof of concept, right? And then build on that. Yeah, probably. We are too excited with whatever has happened to the token in the last 4 days, and are eager to know you. At least we can put a face to Mr. Miner, right? That's definitely there.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's I love jumping on the chats and getting amongst it as well. So it's pretty exciting times, and just focus on getting this one done, the first setup, proof of concept, and then once we do that, we're away. We're endless. We'll be definitely unstoppable. So it's pretty exciting.
Cool.
Hey, Mr. Miner, it's Joey 2 Cents. I just wanted to make some comments based off of a lot of the questions we received in the past 4 or 5 days that I think are really important to highlight. A lot of us in here, I recognize the names from bigger projects, bigger groups. For example, there's EJ in here. That's a big namer. There's a lot of big namers in here. And all of us are aware of projects that have burnt us, which have made us skeptical of crypto, hence all the questions. We all have our own check boxes as to what's a legit project or not. And what I really liked about your project from the very beginning is usually when a project comes together, there's 6 to 10 developers who have a very large bag before it's made available to the community. That makes the community very nervous. That's not the case here. You built this from the ground up, so you don't have a bunch of people with large wallets automatically before the community had a chance to buy them. The second thing, a lot of questions revolve around the NFTs. And one thing I wanted to mention about that is when you see larger holders who are here from the very beginning, most, if not all of them, have an NFT. And instead of, I think a lot of people look at that as a missed opportunity for them. I actually think it's the exact opposite. If I'm a large holder of your coin and I have an NFT, I'm not going anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. I would not want to give the most passive income is based off volume. This is not. This is based off how much you can mine, and a certain fraction or decimal of what you mine comes to us. I don't want to give that up. So there's a lot of people who are hesitant when they see large holders, but this is a bit different. A lot of large holders don't want to go anywhere and give that passive income up. And then additionally, a lot of projects who have a reflection token are fairly useless. If the price of the token goes down, the reflection goes down. In a way, that's true for this. However, the way it's different is if you, the owner, build this project to pay into itself, you mine a fraction of that goes to a buyback and burn, then the price ultimately, at worst case scenario, will go sideways, but it'll continue to be in an upward movement. So I can use those reflections for passive income. Therefore, if I have no NFT, I don't really care if I have an NFT. And I know that was by design. And the last thing I wanted to mention is a lot of taxes in a purchase or a sell goes to marketing and developers, and it is so spread thin in the last, and really the people who are buying the token get screwed. You have an 8% tax. 6% of that goes towards reflection. So more than half goes right back to the buyer. 2% is for the LP. And I think that's important that you get, it's important to mention that you get no money from the buys of the token, zero. In your words, you're not shitting on the very person that's buying the coin. And the only way you get money is if you put the money where your mouth is, meaning you put your entire business up and running, you turn the switch on, and then you start making money. And lastly, most, if not all, crypto have no utility anywhere near the launch. You're within 2 weeks. I know you don't like time, I don't want to make you nervous by putting a time frame, but you're almost within 2 weeks of your utility starting. That's almost unheard of in the crypto space.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, I just thought, we're working hard and we're just getting it done. That's how it will be. Just work hard, get it done, smash it out. And Joey, that's some good points, man. Thank you so much. You didn't make me nervous. That's the whole. I didn't want to be getting any money from anybody. It's not used by the token. It's not the money that goes into the token. It's not mine. This is designed. The miners will make the money to put the money back into the token. That money in the tokens is all yours to decide when you want to take your reflections or take a bit of your profits and things like that. I'm just found the way to put the money into it so we can all share it. So thank you, Joey. Oh, that's if that's pretty cool, guys. If you're super pumped with the Toolbox meeting, and we give it a wrap up there. And I just if no one has any more questions, and I'm super excited for everybody coming on. It's truly it's big. It's a big deal to me. I get it's a bit funny. So I appreciate everybody jumping on in, and like I always mention, is with everything that's going on in the world, mental health is a massive thing for everybody. You might not be going through mental health yourself, but somebody else might be. So don't be afraid to ever have to reach out for anybody. Reach out to myself. Now, if things are picking up, I know it's getting a lot busier, but still, please, if you feel the need anything, just like I say, even to have a laugh, bang, give me a call if you need just to have a laugh, or call somebody else in the group. This is why we're building this group as well. Take out the money of it. We all want the money. That's all good. Everyone's all happy with that. This is more of a group for support, for things. Like I said, things have been happening in the world the last couple of years, and this is what's going to change it. We'll bring all these people together. So don't be afraid to reach out to anybody. Like I said, for a laugh, if you're feeling down, whatnot, just don't be shy. So in saying that, guys, have a lovely weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. And I'll be in the chat. I'll be going today, cruising back and forth. So it's been lovely. Thank you very much, and enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. Miner.
Thank you, guys.
I shit my pants.